John Del Arroz has fully snaked, of course, on his former friends, which included us, but I think actually, in a way, more importantly, included Tim and Mark because Tim and Mark had this big success. And the same way that Comic Hut thought that their success meant it had to translate to his success, John Del Arroz sold his soul out to Comicsgate, which doesn't make comics, just makes performative political videos. And as a perfect example proving us right, just like when I was in a chat room for one of the Vicky DA streams, and I didn't even know that John Del Rose was stream sniping it, where he was just watching. And in the chat, I mentioned that John Del Rose has to sell his books through politics because not even his own friends like his books, which is true. He put Vicky into one of his books, and then she got the book, and she was like, "This book kind of sucks, actually." And we reviewed Flying Sparks very famously, where we reviewed it and pointed out objective writing flaws.
He begged us to review Flying Sparks. We reviewed it. We didn't love it. In fact, I barely liked it because, let's face it, I mean,
Yeah, he was willing to jack both of us off. John Del Rose wanted to perform homosexual oral sex on both of us at the same time, which that's not cool.
I'm not into that.
I'm not into that. Even though he does himself fantasize about that. He's been caught fantasizing about that and that kind of thing, which is very creepy, very it's like he's sneaking around on his tiptoes everywhere. But I mentioned that it just in the chat for that stream that he can only sell his books on politics, and he had a giant public meltdown about it. It was fucking goofy because it's like that's all it takes is one chat message, and all of a sudden he's sent packing straight to Copesville. He's taking the last train, he's taking the first train to Copesville.
And he'll meet you at the station.
Yes, he'll meet himself at the station. He's so going to be there that he'll be there before he gets there. But so he started having huge meltdowns about Common America because
he'll be there by 4:30 a.m.
Yes. The train's leaving at like 7 at night, but he'll be there a little too early in my opinion.
He made a reservation. Who the fuck makes a reservation for a train? What a faggot.
What a tiptoes manlet. Both physically a manlet, but also of his soul.
Mentally.
Yes. You can check out the rest of this video on our Subscribe Star, linked below.